As we've established, you're a Conservative, if not a party member at the moment. The majority of the committee are Conservative, so you're amongst friends. Can you just confirm how much money you've donated to the Conservative Party?
In the last 10 years, I think I've donated, which was a friend of mine rang me up before the last election as an individual and asked me to donate to his constituency, which is Hereford, and I donated £2,500. And I think that's broadly what I donated over the last 10 years.
Before that?
Yeah, I'm answering the question, if that's all right. And before that, I had donated approximately £400,000.
400,000?
Yes, over 20 years, yes. Correct.
And as far as I can establish, that was between 2001 and 2010. That, of course, was during the worst of the austerity programme. And you had £400,000 in spare cash. And you thought that the most deserving recipient of that was the Conservative Party during that period.
The most deserving recipient of what?
Oh, you're friends with Boris Johnson. We've established you were an advisor when he was the London mayor, friends with Rishi Sunak. And the job that you want is going to be given to you by a Tory cabinet minister. I mean, you've many fine qualities, I'm sure, but doesn't it all strike you as a little bit cosy?
Well, this isn't the first time I've applied for a board position at the BBC, and the Conservative administration was there at that time, and I didn't get the position. So I think that you're coming back to the same issue, which was, do you think the process was appropriate? And it's for you to judge whether I'm an appropriate candidate or not.
No, do you think it's appropriate? Do you, no.
Sorry.
I'm happy to make
my view. If I can finish.
I'm happy to make my view clear in due course. I'm asking if you think it's appropriate that you should end up as a massive Tory donor getting a job from a Tory cabinet minister when you're friends with two members of the cabinet.
First of all, I think that's an entirely legitimate question to ask.
Oh, thank you.
And the answer is really on my merits. Am I an appropriate candidate? And will I be able to do a good job?
At the time when you were giving £400,000 to the Conservative Party, pensioners over 75 were having their free TV licences taken away. Can you give an undertaking that during your tenure as chair, because inevitably you'll be appointed, of course, can you give an undertaking not to prosecute or allow the prosecution of any old person for non-payment?
I think for me to intervene at the legal issues is entirely inappropriate.
No, it would be a BBC choice to choose to pursue that or not.
Well, it's not. It's actually a criminal issue, isn't it, at the moment?
But the BBC could make it known it doesn't want to pursue it. The BBC would have to want to pursue it for that to happen.
As I said, it's a criminal issue.
So that's no commitment in that. Back to you. Thank you, Chair. Can I ask you why only 80% of the licence fee raised in Scotland is spent in Scotland?
You can ask me, but I don't have the answer.
A pretty fundamental question at the BBC, I would have thought.